Hey YouTube, I'm Jesse and this is Tash. We're Hart and Pine. We say that all the time. Just a quick video I wanted to put out to address or kind of answer some questions to the Arbutus pipes. So when we first launched, we got our hands on some of this Arbutus Burl, and that's what the pipes that are on the website you'll see. We pull it right off the tree. I cut it off the tree with a chainsaw. We milled it down into blocks, and I dried it. And managed to come up with a bunch of blocks that worked really well. And we did a bunch of pipes. Tash is smoking one right now. That's a goose egg reverse calabash. It was really, really good pipe. Really beautiful piece of Arbutus Burl. So Arbutus is in the same family as Manzanita, and from the Manzanita root comes strawberry briar. So a lot of you pipe makers will know what strawberry briar is. This is almost the same thing. I would say it's identical because you can only find these certain kind of tight burls and knots. And the wood looks the same as any strawberry wood that I've seen or worked with. So we got our hands on this burl at the beginning, and since then, it's near impossible to find because we have to harvest it, we have to cut it as a raw material, which is, with Arbutus, it's under huge tension, so you lose a lot of material. It could just crack and split. So we have to do all the treating, and it's really hard to find because the burl on the Arbutus trees get way, way bigger than the Manzanita bushes, and all of the burls are on the base of the root system. That's where all of the bird's eye and all the tight grain is that you need and want for the fire resistance like what briar has. So it's something that we want to keep alive and we want to keep providing, but it's only something that comes up when we get our hands on some burl. And we got our hands on some burl a few months ago, and we cut it all up into blocks, and it just went crazy, and it cracked and checked, and we didn't have one usable block from it. So all you pipe makers, be thankful for all of the blocks that you get. Even though there's pits in them and stuff, you still get a block that's not, insanely warped or cracked or checked. So we're going to keep, if we ever come across more burl, we're constantly looking at, we have sources in town here, because here on Vancouver Island, the Arbutus trees everywhere. But the problem is that a tree has to fall down, or we have to cut one down and rip it out with a machine to get at the burl. So we're going to keep the burl pipes alive on the site, but when they come up, it's going to be like we're going to have barely any notice, and they'll just be available. We'll let everybody know as soon as some are available, but for the foreseeable future, we just don't know. So we're going to be bringing on my handmade briar pipes, and then that will fulfill kind of the pipe section of Hart and Pine. And we've also got other makers that we're going to bring on as well to fulfill the pipe section and just make it more interesting, more dynamic, and just more product readily available. That's all. I just wanted to say that.
What he said.
What he said. Anyways, that's it. Short and sweet. And signing off. Is that what we say now? Signing off?